Alright, I got these wheel bearing greasers from Machined Integrations, I believe. LLC. He had them listed on Facebook. And I just wanted to show you guys how to do this. I don't see a lot of videos online for it, so I figured I'd make one. Basically what you want to do first is take the nut and the washers off, the axle nut. Of course, remove your wheel and remove your brake caliper. That's easy enough. Then you want to take the cotter pin out, take the capsule nut off, take these two washers off, and I already had this off, but you want to tap this with a non-metallic hammer, like a rubber mallet or a dead blow of some sort, and tap the axle out of the hub. You want to pull the hub off, but you want to leave the axle's going to stay sticking through the bearing. So just give it a little bit of tap and just pull, and the hub will come off. The bearing's in there, the axle sticks through. Now, I haven't done anything to this quad for 2 years since I bought it new. And this one came off easily. One of the back ones and one of the front one, the other front one did not come off easily. They were kind of seized in the bearing. So I had to tap them and beat them, and I sprayed some lube in there. Finally got them off. So you might want to do this sooner than later, because if you wait too long, your hub will be rusted into that bearing, and then you won't even be able to do this. So I'm going to take this adapter here, and it should just slide in over this axle. I'm going to put a little bit of grease on the O-rings prematurely here, so it'll slide in this bearing, and we're going to see what happens. Wipe some of this nasty, looks like anti-seize, whatever the smooge is they have in here, out of there. Blow any dust out of there, and this should just slide in here like this. You may need to support the axle a little bit and just push it in. There it is. It's in. Simple as that. That's amazing. They should make these for cars. Let me get my handy dandy grease gun here. Now all you got to do is put your grease gun on this fitting. Push in on this. And I have a Milwaukee battery powered grease gun here, so you're going to hear the grease gun, but any grease gun will work. Now this tool's never been used before, so it's empty. And you're going to want to keep doing this. You're going to want to keep doing this until grease comes out around. Look at it. Can you see that? That is some nasty looking grease. Let me tell you. Holy crap. That is some nasty looking grease. Wow. It's like black. Man, I should have prepped before I took this video. There you go. It's like green and black. Man. That helps. Get in there close. Man, this stuff's nasty. There we go. There's the money shot. So you want to keep, just keep doing this until clean grease comes out. I'm going to say that's good until I pull the tool out and check. I may put more in, but they're supposed to be a sealed unit bearing, so I don't see them taking too much grease. But I'm just gonna take this rag and wipe this excess out of here before I pull this tool out. Man, that's nice. The guy that created these things, I don't know if someone makes a tool like this for other bearings or what, but this guy coming up with this idea for these is pretty genius. Pretty genius. Oh yeah, coming out the back too. That's good. That's nice. That's really nice. And essentially, now you're done. You put the hub back in, put the nut back on, torque it to spec, and roll on. Pretty awesome. And you're just gonna put that back in there, line it up on the splines, line it up in the bearing. And boom, Bob's your uncle. There it is. So Machined Integrations LLC. They're not cheap, but they work. So I'm all for a tool that does the job. So here we are on the other side, and this one, as you can see, was kind of seized onto the bearing. It had like rusted, so it was a little harder to get off, but it did pull off eventually. So you're going to want to clean this up, and I'll probably clean this up in here as well a little bit. But yeah, it's a shame that the stuff's not better sealed, but it is what it is. So I'm going to hit this stuff with a little bit of cleaner, a little bit of PB Blaster, try to get some of this off of here. I might hit this with a Scotch-Brite just to smooth that back out, and that way there's nothing fighting me to get it in and out of there. But other than that, I think we'll be good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grease this one now. Here's the tool. Got to kind of support the axle a little bit. Put that in there. There it is. Not gonna come out. Pretty neat. Pretty neat tool. Like I said, I wish they made these for car bearings, but I'm guessing on a car you probably just replace it and roll on. I mean, without this tool I'd probably just replace my bearings when they were completely shot, to the point to where I didn't feel safe riding it anymore. But it is what it is. These bearings were really expensive, and they still are if you get them directly from Polaris, but aftermarket companies now, they're like 25, 30 bucks a piece, so they're not horrible. But if this helps make the parts last longer, I'm all for it. I am seriously all for it.